Chin Music, a baseball podcast, episode 81. Dodgers versus Royals. Back at Dodger Stadium, first game of the three-game series. Tarek Screwball on the bump for the Dodgers. 1-2 pitch. And that one will be dunked over to right field. Leadoff hitter on for the Royals. First pitch to Bobby Witt. Max Muncy backhanded stop. Throws it over to second. Miggy Rowe cannot double up the speedy Bobby Witt Jr., but they do get the force out at second. Bobby takes off. Throw from Fiducia to second. Nowhere close to get Bobby Witt Jr. as he swipes second. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count to Jack Caglione, who calls a timeout. Another 2-2 from Screwball. Up the middle. And Mookie dives, but the ball finds daylight out there in center field. Bobby Witt Jr. will score on the base hit by Jack Caglione, and the Kansas City Royals strike first here in the top of the first. Salvador Perez now the hitter. Screwball with the 2-2, ground ball over to Mookie Betts, underhand flip over to second. Miggy Rowe will complete the 6-4-3 inning-ending double play. 1 up, 1 out for Screwball to begin the top of the third. Nick Lofton 1-for-1 against Screwball. That one is headed over to the gap in left center. Baez will retrieve it as Nick Lofton pulls up to second. Nick Lofton now 2-for-2 against Screwball. The runner in scoring position now. Bobby Witt Jr. the hitter. Payoff pitch. Bobby Witt Jr. climbs the ladder, comes up empty. Jack Caglione now the hitter. He's 1-for-1 with an RBI single. Another 0-2 to Caglione. Caglione, line drive over to right. This one's going deep. This one's gone. Jack Caglione takes Screwball deep inside out there to right for a big 2-out, 2-run shot. And the Royals have themselves a 3-0 lead here in the third. As we go to the bottom of the third, 9-1-2 hitters coming up for the Dodgers. Hunter Fiducia leads the inning off for LA. 0-2 from Cameron. Fiducia over to left. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Hunter Fiducia on his way over to second. And the Dodgers in back-to-back innings had the lead man on over at second with a leadoff double. This is Jude first with the runners in scoring position. Ohtani batting .385 as he connects. This one is going deep. This one is to the window, to the wall out there in right center. In comes Hunter Fiducia. Shohei Ohtani drives him in as the Dodgers get on the board here in the bottom of the third. Dave Roberts trying to rally up the boys here in the bottom of the third. And to bring up Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Pitch from Cameron. Freddie over to the left side, and look at that. Hit him where there ain't. They're waving in Shohei Ohtani. Throw at the plate. Shohei will be safe. Freddie Freeman over to second. Dodgers within 1. As the count goes even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Screwball from the stretch. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out on a changeup. Royals strand 2 in the 5th. Dodgers chasing 1. 6 punch-outs in the ballgame. Here's the line for Screwball. 5 innings of work, 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Gave up a home run. So I got to believe that's the last we've seen of Screwball in this ballgame. Vesia trying to keep this a 1-run ball game. Marte, fly ball over to left. Tommy Edman coming in. Tommy Edman goes down sliding and makes the catch for the 3rd out. What a play out there in left by Tommy Edman. Payoff to Freddie. Jam shot, base hit over to left center. Freddie Freeman leadoff single to begin the bottom of the 6th for the Dodgers. Ground ball over to Bobby Witt. 6-4-3. Double play! Check on Tommy Edman at first. Looked like he beat the throw by a full step. He should be safe at first, and he will. So it just becomes a force out at second of Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Cameron strikes out Mookie Betts as he will now face Miguel Rojas. Runner at first and 2 outs. Line drive. That's a base hit over to left center. Tommy Edman on his way over to third. Miguel Rojas comes through clutch for the Dodgers as the inning continues. Will come out with the hook. Noah Cameron out of the ballgame. And looks like they're going with the right-handed pitcher Schreiber. And it's Kyle Tucker pinch hitting for Teoscar? Wait a minute. Dave Roberts rolls the dice. 3-1 to Tucker. Down low, ball 4, and with 2 outs, Dodgers have loaded them up. Max Muncy with the bases loaded. Schreiber's 1-2 pitch to Max Muncy. Muncy rips it just past the leaping first baseman. Caglione over to right field. In comes Edman. In comes Rojas. They're waving in Kyle Tucker. Play at the plate. Tucker with the head first slide as Max Muncy brings everybody home. Dodgers with the lead. Max Muncy comes through clutch big time here in the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers take a 5-3 lead. Goodness. Cactus Jack Dreyer now in the ballgame for the Dodgers. Facing off against left-handed hitter Michael Massey, lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch swinging, base hit over to right center. So very quickly the Royals answer back. with a leadoff single to begin the top of the 7th. 9th hitter in the lineup, Kyle Isbell, will be coming up next. Going out to that first pitch, high drive. Kyle Tucker going back. This one's gone! 9th hitter in the lineup for the Royals has just tied this ball game up at 5. Just like that, the Royals come back answering. I got 5 on it here in the bottom of the 7th. Alex Lang will be pitching to the top of the lineup for the Dodgers. That one is torched over to left center by Ohtani. Andy Paez is now the hitter. Lang from the stretch, payoff pitch incoming to Andy Paez. Inside, called strike 3. Ohtani does get to second, though. Ohtani did swipe second, so that is huge. Credit Ohtani with the stolen base. Here's Freddie. Freddie tonight, 2 for 3. 2 singles and an RBI. Lang's payoff pitch to Freddie Freeman. Freddie, ground ball to the right side and threw over to right field. Ohtani will get waved in. Throw from Marte. He's offline. They're going to get Freddie out at second. But Ohtani scores to give the Dodgers the lead back here in the bottom of the 7th. 6-5 LA. Let's chance for the Royals. As we go to the top of the 9th, Edwin Diaz will try to close it out for the Dodgers. The Kansas City Royals are down to their final out. 1-2 pitch. Grounded to the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, who's there. He will beat Isbell to the bag. Edwin Diaz, a 1-2-3 inning save. Dodgers beat the Royals 6-5. Dodgers take this first game of 3 against the Royals in this back-and-forth affair at Dodger Stadium.